got a PSA first. After the first couple people. Garages were not intended to have cars in them. And there's nothing wrong with having the mileage and oil changes written down in a book or a I just want to say that. And also, Bill, after Ralph's speech, now that you're retired, you're going to be one busy son of a bitch. All right, I'll try to make this. Yes. What am I going to say? So, as we've already heard, and we all know, the Bill's worn many hats over the years. Starting out being an engineer at Pazuki McMiniman, I didn't even hear that one before. There's so many places. And you've got Whiteley Engineering, owner and engineer. And then you go on KPUD, you've got hats that he's wearing for as a fire commissioner. You've got a rear Commodore, vice Commodore, come on. What you don't know is the reason he likes to wear all these hats with the receding hairline is when he goes into the men's room, he's got to know which end to wipe. Anyway, so you're a retired engineer now. Let's be honest. The only thing Bill will be engineering now is engineering another excuse on why not to start on the bathroom remodel. Because I think Vicky's heard most of them already. As Bill's younger, better-looking brother, you'd think it would be fun to sling some one-liners at him, like, "Love what you've done with your hair, bro. How did you get it to come out of your nose like that?" Or, "You're so full of shit, the toilet's jealous." Lame, whatever. But it's just not as fun with Bill because he's so nice. So you can't just sling stuff like you might normally hear at a roast like that. But anyway, so I'll have to go to little side stories, I guess. So came home from West Marine a little while back with a bunch of packages in hand, and Kat says, "Where'd you go?" I said, "West Marine." What'd you get? "Oh, it's some gifts for Bill's retirement." "Oh, wow, what'd you get?" "Well, I got 6 new fenders for Legacy, their boat. And then I had to get those fancy covers you put on the, over the outside, helps them look pretty and keep them protected. And then I had to get a set of 6 of those rail clips, where you can adjust the fender, the length of it up and down really easily. And she goes, "Well, what's wrong?" I go, "Well, I kind of feel like he might feel a little awkward about how much I spent." And I go, "But it's not really about the money. It's not really about the money. It's that I really wanted him to have these fenders and everything, So Kat says, "So it's not about getting credit for it, right?" I go, "No, really." She goes, "Well, just throw them in the dumpster, PYC." Okay. So I did. Did you get them? It was about a week and a half ago, Bill. I think you might have missed your shot. You don't peek in there, not even a little? I've never dove in there before. I may have reached, but I haven't gotten inside. Anyway, I asked Carrie to put me on as one of the first people to talk tonight, which she really didn't do. And she said, "Why?" And I go, "Well, because I want to throw him some zingers, but I want to do it before he falls asleep." Sometimes you have to start pretty early for that. So, as you heard, Ralph really explained well about the building of legacy. He and Buzz, I mean, completely from scratch, basically, legacy. Did an amazing job, made it into one of the most unique, comfortable, I mean, they used every square inch of the boat. They did a phenomenal job, and it's a one-of-a-kind vessel. And over the years, Bill's been getting pretty darn proficient in piloting that boat. It's a single screw, no problem. He doesn't have a bow thruster, no problem. And sometimes people have noted that he comes in a little hot sometimes when he's docking. Kind of gets a little momentum and then turns and slides into the dock. And they think sometimes that maybe he's showing off. Look at my skill. But it's really not about showing off with Bill. It's a matter of time. It's a time thing. Because he knows that the quicker he comes in and gets to the dock, the more time he'll have to go retrieve the fenders that he broke off of the neighboring boats. True story. All right, I think one more. So you know how sometimes a phrase or a word is coined by somebody and it just catches fire and then everybody uses it. It's like, wow, that's pretty amazing if it's that universal. Like calling somebody a dumb shit, right? I mean, how many people, show of hands if you've ever called somebody a dumb shit. Raise your hand, come on. Come on, ever? All right? So that, whoever coined that phrase, that's gold, right? I mean, it's not a nice phrase, but we're asshole. Okay, that, being honest, I love it. So Bill has been known to coin some phrases, or try to, and he came up with another one that would be in line with those first two that I mentioned. And he would use it on a regular basis in hopes that maybe it would catch, I think. That he could be the inventor of this word. And so, show of hands again. Raise your hand if you've ever called somebody a funis bait. Not a hand, okay. Bro, it just did not stick, I'm telling you. I mean, it was starting to catch on for a while, but then I quit using it and nothing. Anyway, like I said, it's too hard to roast Bill because he's such a nice guy. He's been an awesome brother all my life. I can never say that I had a mean big brother. Everybody seems to have those stories. I didn't. Always been there, had my back. And as you all know, he would give you the shirt off his back if he thought you were in need. Or at the time, his time, like Ralph said. So anyway, congrats, bro. You deserve it. Happy retirement. What took you so long?